got out the way, and I figured I'll do a quick live with you guys. And you know how my shit works. I can't really read it. I'd love to read each and every one of them, but I can't because I'm riding. And nobody wants to see a grown man up, just Simone with his problems. Everybody else has problems. We all have problems in our lives. It's what we do with them. Focus. It's a little better than that goo goo gaga goo goo gaga shit that I was listening on the other. Oh boy. So how you guys doing today? We'll wait until people start getting in. It's still windy out here, and gotta pack up here. All right. What's going on? There we go. I'm gonna have to check. I gotta turn the. Hang on. Oh, how do I? All right, cool. So how you guys doing tonight? Today? I gotta go do some shit. Well, I'll just do this tonight. Work out all right. There we go. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Lizzie. What's up? How you guys doing today? I'm gonna be riding soon, so but I'm gonna leave you guys on. I gotta go to this cell phone place, And it's still cold out here, man. Not frigid, but cold enough. Yeah. Who's saying hi? Doreen, Lizzie, Mama Karma. What up? Just letting you guys know, if you see a person once in a while, you have a beef with or whatever, just let it slide today, and also the bad comments, let that slide too, from people who don't like me or whatnot. Because I let these guys do what they gotta do online and chat. This is a way of, I bring people together online, and all I have to do is ride my freaking e-bike around town, So I feel it's a good thing. All right. I gotta plug you in. I just want to make sure I have everything. I got a charger on my e-bike, and I brought the wire. I'm not gonna choke myself today with the wire, so hang on. Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring my bulletproof vest, and that ain't no shit. I've been wearing a bulletproof vest around here lately. It's bad around here, man. Bad news around this town. I want to come to Florida so bad. I could taste it. I want to buy some land, man. Not none of this drama shit. I just want to buy land that I could enjoy my retirement on. And I'm not even going to talk about that. All right, hang on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good, it's charging. I hope it's charging. All right. So how you guys doing today? First thing I gotta do is I gotta go to the bodega and get a new vape. All right, really. Well, what? Doreen, what's up? Do you guys see me? Everything good? You hear me and everything? You guys see me and everything? You hear from me? All right. I'll see you later. And you know what? Whoever goes on here, I don't have any moderation or anything, but it doesn't matter. You know, they're already making their comments already. I see them, but it's all right. And if anybody's out there, tell Richard I'm on here, man. Because I watched his all day. Well, a little while ago. All right, y'all. And, all right, I got these for later, too. So I can listen to some music. H-Bomb, the homeless fisherman. The homeless bearded fisherman. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. H-Bomb, H-Bomb, the homeless fisherman. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. There you go. All right, let's rock, y'all. Ready? All right, then we'll check in a little bit. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Oh, nice to get out of here. Somebody was yelling, man. I don't know what the freak they're yelling. Let me just make sure I got my keys, guys. That's all. Make sure I have my keys. And I know I put them on, but I gotta have them in a... Oh, they're hanging from my jacket, so that's good. I'm glad I checked, because you can't check when you're going 30 miles an hour and there's people behind you fucking with you. Oh, there's a cop right there. Hang on, we're gonna catch up to the cop. Oh, no, he... All right. All right, let's go. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I hope these brakes... Oh, it's working good, the brakes. Back ones are working nice. Oh my God, it's beautiful out, guys. Isn't it? Isn't it nice out? Nice out, man. That guy, one nice person, he must have saw me videotaping, because he let me by. They don't usually do that, man. I got in a fight with that guy one day. I forget where. I got in an argument with him one day. Somewhere. He's an idiot. That same guy. I gotta get worms too. Night crawlers. I'll check out the river frogs. I'll do an episode quick on the river. You guys will love it. light, red light. Fuck that. I got a pedal bike, so I go through it. Yeah. Alright, we're drinking now, man. Going 40 now. Oh man, I should have fished all day. Maybe tomorrow. Perfect weather. Maybe tonight. Maybe I'll get loaded. How about that, guys? I'll get loaded tonight. I'll get a good bottle of whatever. A bottle of some like cheap Bukov vodka. And I'll mix some Tang in with it. Or Kool-Aid. I'll mix Kool-Aid in with it. Yeah. There we go. Like I used to back in the day. Over there, man. Hey, there, many a night. Yes, I did. Turn it off, or I'll leave it on. I don't know. This is a good old friend of mine, and I don't know if he wants to be filmed or not, but yeah, I mean, I'll just show you guys real quick. Alright, this is gonna be another video in the next few days. Now look at this road here, guys. Look at this road right here. Alright? You know, they say home is where the heart is, okay? Well, my heart was here for a long time. Way too long. Now I got a bigger bike. I gotta figure out how to get there, go around. I don't care though. What, are they gonna arrest me? I lived here for, God, 14 months, man. I lived here for 14 months. Yes, I did. Yeah, well, let's do a quick video today. It's a little teaser. Look at this road. Sasha and Serenity used to pull me on this road. I was in a sled. They used to pull me by a rope. Okay? Because I was too weak to get... I was way too weak to go to that gas station over there because my body hurt so bad because I was living out here. Oh, this is incredible. This is nuts. I wish I had this bike back then, man. Let me tell you. I hope you're all paying attention. And all the doubters and all my haters saying, you homeless, you're homeless. Well, you know what? If I had another choice to come back here again, I would, and I would live here again. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Now, that ain't nothing. This is water company property, right? So, I went way back, because I have 3 spots on this lake, on this river, I mean, 3 spots. We're gonna have to be very careful, okay? I gotta be right. Now, the tree that I just ran over, I took it down. okay? Now there's one to the left too. You see that giant tree with the ladder and everything? That's my dry wood tree that I gotta cut out of here when I get back here someday. There's a car back there too. Check it out. All right, there's a lot of ticks back there too. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of ticks, man. Me and the dog got so many ticks. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the bike here. I'm gonna take the phone. I don't have my glasses with me. So I'm just being, I don't want to shut this off. All right. All right. Look at, you want to see something? You see that? Posting no trespassing sign up the top of that tree. I put that there. Now this is the trees I was taking down. Hundreds of feet high. Hundreds, man. Okay. And this was all cleared back here a lot better than it is now. It all came back to nature again. But this was, yeah. When I get home, I'm going to probably have to jump in the shower and stuff. You know what? I had to put that Roundup on me. I put Roundup on me because of the tick situation back here. Yeah. That's only for animals. I'm an animal, I guess. Look at that. That's my 55-gallon drum I had. I got my glasses. That's my 55-gallon drum I had. Campfires out. Morning, noon, and night. Okay. Now, this was all shit down here, guys. And like right here was where the tent, well, right here was where the tent was. I had 2 giant ice fishing tents, one for me and one for like a garage. I really did, man. I got my old videos. I got old phones with a lot of footage on it. This, another keep out sign. I posted all those. I did. And I took a Sawzall and I cut holes in this 55-gallon drum, and this is what I burnt out of. And I got to come back here and clean up the rest. But there's drainage pits down here, because that's what I was saying. I had the tents here, and I had such a flood. The floods are bad around this river. It's the Quinnipiac River, okay? The floods were so bad, it went right into my tent, and I had to build like drainage ditches. Anybody see John Cook? Tell him to go on. I want him to see this shit. Oh, I clear all these trees in the water are back here. My rope's still here. Look at this, folks. See that? That was part of the canopy. I made a canopy out here because I didn't want people seeing me. I had camouflage tarps I bought from Harbor Freight. I bought 4 of them, giant 20-footers, and I made like a box around me, right? And we're gonna go down a little bit. This is beautiful. I loved it. I fished every single day here. Every day I fished here. I fished to eat. And people wondering why I'm asking for a car, you know. I'm asking for, not for a car, for help. But I gave up, you know. I did everything on my own. I got my ass out of this situation that I was in on my own, man. And, well, by the Lord God himself, man. I prayed. I got down on my hands and knees, guys, and I said, Lord, either help me or take me. And I would say this every day, you know. And, you know, and I asked for a little help with something, and people give me all kinds of hell jokes, and it's not right. Not right. Oh, what did I do? Look at this. I stepped on a piece of my campsite, a piece of metal. I really did. All right, I had fish traps over here. I made fish traps and fish feeders. So what that is, you had buckets, and you fill it in with like rotten meat. And the flies go in there, and then they grow maggots, you know, and the maggots fall in the water, and that attracts the fish, man. And I had great fishing here. Look at this river, man. Ain't this is so nice? Who wants to come up here with me and go in a kayak? Anybody out there want to go kayaking down this river, man? I mean, it is flooded, though. Oh my God! But in the next couple of days, I'm gonna come down here fishing, and I'm looking for a kayak. But I think a vehicle is more important, really. But I gotta have some kind of fun. See these trees, these huge trees? I mean, I cleared this shit out. And I was having trees like that fall. Some of them, God, oh, I would have died. They fell like right on the side of the tent. Branches would fall and bang against the tent. I'm like, oh my God. Like branches like this in the middle of the night, right? Falling off. Oh yeah, and it was my first month I was here, and I went through 2 tents. They caught on fire and burnt my skin pretty bad, man. The plastic and everything in the middle of the night. And it was seriously cold out here. I mean, it sucked. Here's one of my booby traps, guys. Yeah, look at this. I want to show you guys something. That you know, Bearded Fisherman Mike H is not a bullshit artist, okay? I don't lie when I tell you this happened. Check it out. It's a booby trap, all right? I'm going to take it as a memory and hang it on my wall. That's what I'm going to do. It's a booby trap. I had hanging there. I had fish hooks hanging from it and everything. Cops came down here one day. They told me to deactivate it. Yeah. Look, oh, my e-bike fell, but who cares? It's an e-bike. Gasoline's not going to spill out. Uh-oh, what kind of scat is that? I think it's rabbit scat, right? That rabbit scat? There is weird-ass animals back here, guys. Sasha went, Sasha went after deer all the time, and she bit on them. But one day, some weird ass animal came back here. It was a wolverine or I don't know what the fuck it was, but dude, she went like through this thick brush way back there, and I yelled, Sasha, Sasha. I kept on yelling. She also loved to go swimming in the river, always in that river, man, always, around the clock. You know, and how do you think I bathed and stuff? And I was fighting a court case through all this, you know. I won, but you know what? It sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna put you on the front again because I gotta get out of here because it's hard to steer this bike through this. I'll read your comments in a minute, okay, guys? I'm not trying to be a dick, but this is like wicked freaking, oh my God. Cops came down here one night breaking my balls. I got it on tape, man. It's on one of my old phones. That's the thing. Anybody out there knows how to fix phones? Maybe Kevin J could do it. Maybe Kevin J knows about that shit. He sent me a computer and shit. I can't get it hooked up to Wi-Fi for some reason. But I'm gonna try a couple things. Instead of mailing it back or email, I'm gonna try to get it again, get it running again somehow. Come on. I'll show you my little trap when we get out of here, if we ever get out of here. Yeah, this was like, you hear that noise? That's what I heard all the time. Around the clock, y'all. All right, we're just gonna walk it through. My ladder's still here, that's nice. Well, that wood right there, I'm cutting it up and I'm gonna bag it and sell it. When I come down, I hope I don't have a tick on me. I'm gonna have to look. When I come down south, I'm gonna, whatchamacallit? What was I saying? I'm so excited. I'm gonna sell wood on the way. So, any ladies want any wood, let me know. I'm just kidding. And right here, there was this guy who's drunk, a bum. And he stayed over here once in a while when he wasn't in the hospital or having an alcoholic seizure, but he was a dick. That's another reason why I had all the traps, because he was like going through my stuff and robbing me. My dogs were in cages back there. I had them in cage inside the tent, you know. I want you guys to look on my face. I know it's not very attractive, but look at it. Just make sure there's no tick on my forehead. You see any ticks, guys? I'm wicked. I'm freaked out. I had like 50 of them out here on me at one time. Yeah, I know. They were falling all around me. Around the clock, man, at night. Oh my God. It was an experience though. I did it for 14 long months, and then I got the call from the state saying we got a place for you. And I remember I stayed clean and sober. Uh, I waited out for the prize. You know, it was for me and my dogs. I didn't want my dogs to have to be like sheltered out or adopted or whatever. They're my dogs. I lost all my dogs at one time before in a motorcycle wreck. I'm not doing it again. But anyways, that's a awesome fishing spot right there. Awesome. It's nice to be able to just walk away and visit here as a good thing. You know? Wow. All right, we're gonna try to put this phone back on here because we're like halfway to the phone store, but I want to get something to drink, man. I got cotton mouth. It was pretty. It was eventful. There was a murder out here. There was a murder out here in Meriden, Connecticut, and something happened with the weapon. He threw it in the river, and down here there's cops everywhere with guard dogs and everything, looking for something. And I was walking down the trail, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Look, I live over there, man. My dogs are over there." "Oh, you can't be here. It's a crime scene." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So they went around the corner. I snuck around, man, and I got to my spot. And I hunkered down for a few days. During all this, there was like hundreds of cops here. But they kind of stopped around right here, thank God. I had a wall back there out of tarps, and they're like 12 feet high, maybe longer, maybe taller. Thick Harbor Freight camouflage tarps. Kind of like they do in Colombia and stuff for the cartel. And I had a canopy over me. The canopy got knocked out a few times, and then I did a mesh one, and it worked better. You guys can't, all right, hang on. Hang on, sorry. All right, how about now? You guys can see now? Is that better? I'm sorry. I'm on an iPhone, so it's kind of a bitch to do. Is it working? Just let me know if it's working or not, because I just want to say bye to everybody and shit. I'll start one up later on or whatever. All right, Mama Karma, thank you. Hey, you guys don't stay on there, because I want to show you where Sasha and Serenity used to pull me out. Serenity really didn't do it. Sasha did, but Serenity stayed in the sled with me. Oh my God, I had like a wheelchair too. I made when it wasn't snowy out, but it was snowy out here, big time storms, man. You guys think you're in bad storms sometimes, even me too. But just remembering back to just the lightning and the thunderstorms, just that, and windy. It was bad back here in the river. I mean, this river, like it goes over. It's been known to flood all the way to that house over there, that brick house. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put you back in the holder, okay? Just let me know if you can still see, please, because it's kind of a rough road out of here. All right, could you see? Let me move it over a little bit. How's that? Is that good? All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Tell Lori I'm on there, too. I don't want to have to tell people that I'm on live and shit. It's not my style. I really don't like to even ask. Fucking, hang on. I'm just going to have to hold it in my hand. Oh, boy. All right, I'm just going to have to hold my hand on the way out. But like I said, with asking, I don't even really... I don't want to have to ask for people to come on here, man. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it to make any money. I'm doing it for a timeline. Everybody's saying timeline. I had a traumatic brain injury years ago. My timelines are all screwed up. I don't remember hardly anything, and I'm just getting it back now through social media, through AI, through everything else, through you guys, you know, just from memories. You bring up little things in comments. It brings up memories that I've lost. I had 24 staples in my damn head. Well, let's not worry about that. But right here, I night crawled. The dogs used to pull me. They got away twice too, and the dog warden got them twice. That's why I'm good friends with the dog warden. He's a good friend of mine, man. Good friend. He's a good cop. One of the only good ones out here. And yeah, pulling. The dogs used to pull me past this house. You know, I never did anything wrong here. I had a wreath. I hung a wreath back there, a Christmas wreath, because I spent every I think somebody's looking. Everything was like every holiday was the worst, everything else, but I had a wreath. But I took that with me. Somebody's watching me. It's all right. This is something else, boy. They're nosy. It don't matter. Not doing anything. But right here, I still have stash piles out here. I got like 4 shopping carts out of here, man. Crazy. I gotta find another way. What's this shit? They probably got my carriage, man. I don't care. There's kids over there. Don't matter. I'm not with them. They're climbing a tree or something. All right, let's go. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That phone would have, you know what? That phone would have slammed. Would have fell out. You know what else slammed? Oh, they slammed, boy. Slam. Dun, 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 dun. Let the boys be boys. And I'll show you where I used to go in the garbage cans and shit to eat and stuff. Not every day. I would catch fish once in a while. All right, I'm gonna try something different. How does it? No, that don't work. Okay. Just tell me. I'm sorry, guys. Just tell me if it works when it goes out. I'm trying to. I don't want to block you guys out. Is that all right? Is that working? Is that working, guys? Get the notification. Same. Is it working? Could you see my ugly face? What's going on here? All right, I'm gonna lock this phone in. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't want to be a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, Doreen. I'm gonna start doing a fundraiser. I just need help with advice how to do it and stuff. It's gonna happen. So I'll keep your eyes and ears peeled. And I finally found my t-shirt diagram things. So I'm able to print, but I still gotta get a couple more things. 2 more things, and I'm rocking and rolling. I'm not even gonna put the charger wire in because not worth it. Yeah, these guys are hiding something back there, man. I don't know. Pretty cool back here. Yeah, they're up to something. Look at they climbing a tree for her. I'm not a racist, but dude, ICE has been down here. I got a lot of people for this car wash. Anyways, the dumpsters, they threw away so much nice stuff. I'll ride around the dumpster. Check it. Oh, what the fuck? All right. The brakes locked up on me again. All right. Brakes just lock up on me. There we go. I gotta work on these brakes, man. Well, you see this? Look, in these bins right here. This is where I used to get like a lot of. I found brand new fishing poles, cases of brand new food. I mean, all kinds of good stuff in there. And then I got a lot of supplies over here, pallets, everything else. And I had one good dude help me out here. And I'm gonna leave his name out of this, but good friend of mine, named Grove. And he's a born again Christian, man. He's a good people, man. And I love him for that. He really helped me out. Really, really helped me out. And this is the river right here. Yeah. I fish this river right there. Is deep spots, man. You know, real deep. I bet you this is what they're selling. This is the bus. This is the bus I think is for sale. This is what I want to get. This is what I want to buy, guys. I think this would be perfect. Handicap accessible. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's nice, man. That's something I would like to get. Oh, man, I wonder if they're selling that thing. If there's a plate on it. Ah, they're selling it. Yup. We're gonna have to look it up on it's probably on Facebook Marketplace. Guarantee it. That working? Yeah, it's working. All right. All right. And we're off, y'all. Oh, that's my buddy's truck. Let me look at this truck. See, I wonder if he's still. Years ago, man, I got in a fight with this guy. Yeah, it was crazy, man. See what? No, it ain't the same one, but well, I don't know. It might be. Let's see how much they want for this thing. It's a nice truck, but that is him. I can't deal with this guy. Got in a fight with him, man. When I was homeless. Yep. Yep. The brakes were locking up a little bit, but that's all right. At least they work. I think that was my ex that just rolled by. Ghetto every now and then, you know. You know what I mean? I have like 2 or 3 other spots on this river out here. Camping spots that I can rely on. You know? This cemetery right here, they have good water there. Water. I used to stop there and get water for the dogs and stuff. And then I tried it, man. I'm like, what? I looked it up. It's well water. I'm like, yeah, man. I wonder if that's my ex, man. I might buy it. Turn around. And I think it was a nice live, guys. Right? You guys have fun? I had fun, man. Took me down memory lane. You guys want me to leave this on for a little longer? Wait a minute. It's not working. All right. Last time I'm gonna do it. But anyways, have a good. You're gonna enjoy the ride and everything. I hope so. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Ask me how much I'm getting for gas mileage in this. Imagine that. gotta find my vape, man. How you doing? Nice day there for a walk, huh? Oh my God, this is like the first day I got out in months. I know. God bless. You gotta, sometimes you just have to feel people out before, you know. What's going on? All right. All right, all right. All right. No, I'm gonna leave it on for a little. I gotta make a turnaround, so um, yeah. I thought this was a safe place to stop. It is safe. Alright, let's go. I'm glad I checked because my bag I got hanging off the back is falling off, so just as well. Streets remind me of quicksand. When you're running, you keep going down. And there's no one to hold on to, and it's hell when it pull you out. On the corner where it ain't fine. Deep marks from the K9. Dark memories of when it was the sunshine. They said that I won't make it. I remember like yesterday. Thought about the rainbow. And that's the life we were living in the ghetto. Ghetto. I gotta get something to drink too before I go in that T-Mobile place, man. Get in Arizona. I can't go into that T-Mobile place without something to drink. Ghetto! Ghetto! These streets remind me of quicksand. When you're running, you keep going down, going down. Oh! Oh! That phone's still in there, I hope. Yeah, it's in there, I think, right? That's right, yep. Now we're pedal. Now I'm gonna pedal my fat ass. Yeah. Look at that shit, huh? I'm not taking a $1,400 bike on those bottles right here. Look at the roads, man. They're terrible. Terrible, I said. Terrible. Yeah. Dude, I might pack a fishing pole out tonight. Sneak in the reservoir with a couple spinners. Yeah. Ooh. My legs are all poked up, they hurt. Alright. Gotta turn it off now though. I'm just going in here to get a drink and then we'll go to the T-Mobile store. Let's see what they say. Hey, how much is your gas where you guys live? Uh, this is called Meriden, Connecticut / Wallingford, Connecticut area, and 4.89 a gallon. That's the highest. You got 4.36 is the mid. Don't work. Not working. Don't work. Fuck. Oh well. Thank you. How you doing? Not bad. How much are the monsters for two? Are they on sale? $6. Okay. All right, you got these. Good. So how you doing? Good. I might get something else in a minute. I'm just thirsty. I'm riding my bike right now, so yeah. Oh, you got these? Cool. You got the vapes. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you, sweetheart. Wow, it's still on. Okay, $3.79, and then it's $4.39 and $4.89. Oh my God, that's expensive. We got the Star Auto Sales Hyundai dealership. I bought a Hyundai out there years ago. Smart buy, Heart. I'm just gonna leave you in here because as long as you guys can see it, that's cool. I bought a Arizona Energy, so yeah. How much is gas? How you guys weigh? This fucking thing, man. I gotta get cameras or GoPros or whatever. There we go. There we go. You hear the click? You gotta have a little, like a little horn, like a little mushroom or something like that in the corner. So we're gonna try to. No, I don't want to. Try to get it out. There we go. There we go for now. That's all right. Because we got to go down one block. That's it. So we'll go through the back way and then we'll go on the sidewalks. Yeah, that's cool. It's nice you guys are talking. Hey, Lori. I'm glad you made it. I've been on for like an hour now. All right, I'll be right back. No, but I am glad you're on. you. God bless. Yeah, they had new owners there, man. That girl was nice. I think she's from India or Pakistan or whatever. She's nice though. Look, I got this for 14 bucks. John, it's a strawberry banana, I think, if John cooks here. I think. I'm gonna open it up before I leave though. Because you try it out anyways. And I don't want to keep carrying garbage everywhere. I got enough garbage in my place, and I'm still going through my place. I know I'll be up all hours tonight. I'll be up all hours tonight, yo. I got, oh, this is a good one. I'm gonna figure out what's this. Blue Streets from Millennium. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you. That is a good one. I'm gonna get these from now on. They're strawberry banana. Oh, they're awesome. I'm planning a trip to, I don't know where. I want to go to Florida though. I got like a handful of people that, you know, and I've been telling them for years now, 10 years now, maybe more, some of them, that, you know, they said, oh, you're invited here whenever you come, whenever you make it. And I just never made it, you know. We got Iguana Man. He's one of the guys that actually checks in with me once in a while. He called me a few days ago. I couldn't answer. I'm not feeling good, so. Zach Ketchumall, he's out in Florida. North Florida Angler. There's Monster Mike and C. O'Brien. Just to start, and there's a lot more. We all met through the YouTube world, man, and they knew my struggles and everything. They knew what was going on, and that's why, you know, I could have put my hand out years ago, but what's the sense, you know? I mean, everybody thought I was a piece of trash and I was doing it. You get rid of the dogs, get rid of your dogs. Get rid of Sasha and Shereni. When I had 6 rescues in my house, I got in this freaking motorcycle wreck. I got out and no dogs anymore. You know how much that felt? I wanted it. And now, if I could, you know, all the pain and suffering I went through that accident, a lot was worse. You know, the last 10 years or whatever. It's worse. And the mental anguish of this bullshit that I keep on holding on to, because there's signs all the time, you know. People treat me differently because I was a fucking homeless man. You know, I'm not homeless, man. I was never homeless. Homeless where the heart is, and I had a heart. I had a very good heart where I was, even if I was in the wood, if I was in a cardboard box, anywhere. You know, I said that many times, you know. That's why I'm so grateful in life today. One of the best gifts I ever got when I was homeless was a pair of dry socks and a Happy Meal. You know, you go back early into my YouTube stuff, go back, my whatever. Well, I guess you can't. A lot of them is not on there. I got old phones that I got to post. I did that for a reason. You know, I wanted to document my life, and I got a book going too, man. And, you know, we were going over, it's like 130, 140 pages already. It's going to be huge. But so far, so good. I had to put that down for a couple of weeks and work on myself. Work on my 12 steps, you know. Do a little step work, man. Never hurt nobody. Even I'm not in it anymore. All right. What's this? Pets are family, you're right. But they, you know, this is the thing about me is I've been a lonely dude for so long, lonely man, and I had nobody around except for dogs, you know. And they were my best friends, and I just got to a point in life where I said, I'm not taking no more bullshit from anybody. And it was going really, really well, man. You know, I had an old lady named Heidi, and we were riding around and having a grand old time. But she wanted to live a lifestyle different than the one I lived, including like witchcraft and stuff like that, and I messed around here and there with that, and I should have never done that, but I did. But I washed my hands with all that. I had no business even getting into any of it. And believe me, spells work. They do. I used to do spells all the time, man. Even out of a book, they work. But don't tell nobody. It's been a good talk with you guys, man. Yeah. It sucked. The pets. I had 2 cats too. They're twins, but they were fat, man. They weighed like 30 pounds each. So fat. They went up in the attic, right? So while I was in the hospital, they went up in the attic. I don't know what they ate, what they drank. I don't know how they did it. But I came back and I finally caught them, man. They're skinny. Caught them. They're good cats. They got adopted, and they're beautiful cats. Long hair cats. Well, I can't get a cat. I want to, once Serenity goes to heaven, what I want to do is I want to get another pit bull. Yeah. I want to get another pitty. They're the best dogs in the world, man. Yeah. Mama Karma. What up, Mama Karma? I see you're in here. Doreen, of course, I said hi. Lori, man. That's my homegirl. All right, getting back to the broad, man. She was living in Florida, believe it or not. And you guys know my plans, how I want to buy land in Florida. I want to go to Florida, blah, blah. So right away, she's like, oh, then I could take a ride with you, too, down to Florida. What? Yeah, I played it, whatever. I never say yes. I didn't say no. She came over. I said 15 minutes. Within 10 minutes, I kicked her the fuck out of my apartment. Is that the way you want it, Mike? Yes. I said, I don't want any racist pieces of shit coming into my place if I have anything to say about it. And I don't want you in my life anymore. Bye. I taped it. It was hard, but so what? I'm not into that racial shit, man. I grew up in a black family, man, years ago, man. Beautiful family. Yeah. Yeah. The bullies, man. The bully ones. Well, I got a small one. Her name's Sasha. You guys seen her. But she's small. She's a runt. And I almost got 2. They were like $300-400 each. When I got out of the hospital to get back dogs again. It sounds sick, but I came home and I had nothing. And they squatted in my house and they destroyed the whole thing. I lost it. And it was a sobriety house. It was a sober house. It was a halfway house that anybody that I felt fit, I allowed them in there and gave them a chance, gave them good rent. Usually it was weekly. I didn't make any money on it. I lost so much, man. And then when it come time, when I went in the hospital, got my accident, people fucked me over so bad. I'll get into other stories. There's already some sick stories, man. Sick. And the people I used to hang out with, if they ever seen the stuff that happened to me, that's all I'm going to say. I hung out with some freaking good-ass MC groups, man. Biker groups, man. All the time. I got invited in many, many, many. And one of my best ones is out of here, man. Out of this town. And I still got ties with them, man. Once in a while, I say hi and shit. We talk once in a while. I mean, the big wigs. I'm not talking a little. All right. What? Just, yeah. Sasha's 10 years old, and Serenity, we think she's like 20. God, that dog's old. Chihuahuas, man. I don't know how old. She's in shape, too. When I took her to the vet, because I had to take them to the vet, get them registered, shots and everything before I took the state apartment. I brought it to the vet. They said, they never had shots or nothing. They're in such great shape. What? I said, because they have love. And I told them, I'll explain to you after the appointment, right? She sat down. I said, well, I've been homeless for 10 years with these dogs. Wow, they're such good. I said, all they need is love and attention, and the rest, falls into place, man. God will, and I was the veterinarian of dogs, man. And one day, Sasha's back paw got cut in half on glass or something outside a hotel, because I got a hotel for a few days here and there. I had to fix it, you know. I made a cast. Every 2 days I would make a new cast for her foot, for her paw. Yeah. She still remembers it. If I tell her, there's a scar underneath. It's happened again a couple times, Gave her medicine. She was sick. It hurt. I took care of her. I do that now. I cut their nails. I give her baths, everything, man. It's my responsibility. I love my dogs. They're everything to me, Yeah, Mama Carmen. Hey, I'm gonna go rocking over there. Let me finish this, and I'm gonna go rocking. We'll go slow. We'll go slow. But I just appreciate you guys coming on and just hanging with me for a little while. I have nothing out here at all. I have nothing, and if I don't find something to do, or I don't know, I'm just losing my freaking mind, And there's a lot more to it, believe me. And it has nothing to do with that Otter Creek situation at all. Not one thing to do with it. It's life on life's terms, man. It's hard, And I'm fighting those demons for years, and I'm still fighting, man. And believe me, I'm winning, man. Been years. You guys knew I used to weigh a lot. I fought obesity. I fought homelessness. I fought this. I fought that. I fought hunger. I fought a motorcycle accident. I fought sobriety. I fought sobriety and sobriety won. I fought sobriety and sobriety won. Alright. I think that's one of my boys. I was singing a song, and it's a guy from Hart Chevrolet or whatever. And it's one of my... I bought cars from these people. They know me. Oh, they connected these two. They're good to me. I just got in bad financial situations, and I couldn't keep the cars around here. Ended up repoing. And my truck, the one I lived in, man, I couldn't keep it anymore. You can't live in a truck for years like that. Or I lived in a limo. That worked. The engine went on that. Yeah. All right, there's no sidewalk here, so we're gonna have to go on the ground. All right, hold on, guys. I lived behind Hart Chevrolet over here during the COVID. They said I could stay there. I had my limo after it got caught on fire. I had a tow back there, and then the cops kicked me out. It was crazy, man. It was nuts. Everything was nuts. I'm gonna ask T-Mobile if I can put my bike right in there. Hey, what gym you guys think I should join? Planet Fitness or The Edge? All right, we're gonna go through the back as well. This is where I want to go dumpster diving when I feel it's right. I was hoping that Rin would watch my videos once in a while because this is what they used to do on her channel. They used to dumpster dive. It's interesting, it really is. Quite interesting. And you find shit that people are like, you find shit back here that people like trying to steal and all kinds of shit. Throwing out. I mean, there's so much stuff. Look, that's garbage. Somebody just brought that here from their house. And this is, you go back here, but you got to watch the nails. There's nails and, oh, clothes everywhere. Let's see what they got. I'm going to have to come back here. The coat hangers? Oh my God, it's a million zillion coat hangers. Oh my God, anybody want coat hangers? Uh-oh, there's some good shit in here. I'm gonna come back later. There's some good shit in here. We'll come back later, hold on. I'm gonna get a shopping carriage and come back here. Oh my God. Just garbage in here. I bought the law and the law won. Woo! I don't see not one sign saying no dumpster dive. Oh man. This is a big plaza back here. But I mean, it would have been easier for me to go through, but it's safer doing it this way. My brakes seem to be working. I seem to adjust them right so far. See, I wonder, I need a couple buckets though, because I got the Bucket Olympics coming up, second year in counting. Oh my God, what the? It's grease. Oh my God, it is grease. That's fucking grease. Dude, it's bags of grease in water. Wow. Should I steal some grease, guys? Maybe I'll run the e-bike on grease. There we go. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. All right. You can't park in a fire lane. You can't park in a fire lane. You're not supposed to park in the fire lane. You're not supposed to park in the fire lane. See him looking at me? Because I'm singing a song. You're not supposed to park in the fire lane. You're not supposed to park in the fire lane. You're not supposed to park in the fire lane. I think that dude flipped me off. These people are stupid, man. Stupid individuals, man. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, cool, there's nobody in here. Good, 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 good. Let's turn it around. I do a little pre-video here. Yes, I will. And that's right. Planet Fitness, is that good? Is it cheap? I used to be a part of the other one. Wait, hold up. I used to be part of Planet Fitness. The Edge, they got the Planet Fitness and the Edge is over here. All right. John Cook, what's up, man? Hey, John, man. I gotta tell you about something later, man. Freaking cool, man. What? Look, I gotta go in the T-Mobile store, and I don't like people at all. I can't stand them, but I have to, because the phone's not working correctly, so. All right, peace from the Northeast, the Bearded Fisherman. You guys take care of yourself, man. And prayers to you and your families, you know. Just take your family and just grab them and hug as tight as you can and tell them you love them. because you never know. It could be over in a flash. You never know, man. And I want to send prayers out to the Middle East. You know, our armed forces. Unfortunately, we're into this, but we had to do this. 47 years of torment and torture of their own people in Iran, killing their own people and stuff. It was time for a stop, and Donald Trump was the man to stop it. And it's sickening what they're doing to him. But anyways, I gotta go. But we got a lot good coming, you know. We got Richard and I have a video coming up in the next couple months or so. It's going to be about the afterlife. People who survived the afterlife and saw things, like myself and his father. So stay tuned. It's right around the corner. You know, we got a lot of me and that boy Richard. We got a lot of good topics, and we get along pretty well. You know, he's a lot more mean and nasty. You know, but I could get there, and I try not to today because I just don't. You know. And once I get a vehicle, I'm gonna try to do a fundraiser or have somebody help me or whatever. Once that's said and done, you know, I'm saving a little now. Things will work out, and I'm gonna travel around the states and go fishing in each state. And it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. It's gonna be an apartment on wheels, just like I did before. Same thing. But now it's gonna be for my pleasure, for my retirement, not as a necessity. Sitting in Walmart parking lot with no heat in the truck. Look across the street. It says 15 below zero, 8 more sometimes. You know. Half-inch of ice on inside the window, inside the truck. 3 sleeping bags with a dog inside my sleeping bag, both of them, Sasha and Serenity. Yeah, I did this forever, it seemed like, but that's the hell I went through. So, when people like complain and la la la, you know what? You can complain and vent, that's cool, but I look at things as sort of as like high-class problems, because I am just so grateful for every little thing I have. And like I said before, I'm going to end with this. One of the best gifts I ever got when I was homeless, and there was a few, was it was like 2 pairs of dry white socks and a Happy Meal. So think about that. Peace from the Northeast Bearded Fisherman. Have a good night. Bye-bye.